You got the touch. You got the
Arise, Rodimus Prime.
Optimus.
Rodimus Bill here, and today we're going to do Transformers Generations, Terrorcon, Rippersnapper from Power of the Primes. First, we'll take a look at the packaging. There is Terrorcon Rippersnapper, and there is a cool drawing of him in his Landshark mode. And on the side is Anominus. On that side, you've got the 13 primes. And on the back, you've got, if you want to pause that and you can read that, and it's Robot to Landshark in 14 steps. He comes with power armor, and his wavemates are Alchemist Prime and Alpha Trion. Next, we will look at the card. Now, remember, all these cards are random. My card is Alpha Trion Rippersnapper. Eats any data that proves his inferiority. But yours might say Alchemist Rippersnapper or Micronus Rippersnapper. They're all randomly generated. And here's that same box art at the top of the packaging. And that is the card. Now for Rippersnapper. Now, he is a Power of the Prime combiner. So first, he does come with his power armor. And his just happens to be blue. And with these power armors, they work with Power Masters. So we'll just take Micronus here. We'll fold Micronus up. And we'll just stick Micronus in. And now he's got the power of Micronus. Or you can use these as a weapon. Like that. These very hard to put in the fingers. And the little cover, they all have these little covers, which are pretty cool. They also double as a gun. So there is Rippersnapper, all powered up. And if you want, he has the, that's what he looks like normally. You can put the power armor right on his chest. And then he can power up that way. And also, he has these two guns here. You could take off, put them in his hands, and he's got his guns. Now, since I mentioned the guns, let's take a look at the guns. They are really blue. I know they look purple on the screen, but they're actually blue. And they're pretty nice detailed. And they are the exact same thing. And you could put him right there. He's got like shoulder length cannons. And that is Rippersnapper's weapons. And we'll just stick this back together. It goes like that. And this also makes an arm when he's a combiner with Hungar and the Terrorcons. And we'll close this up. And now we will take a look at Rippersnapper. He is a very nice, detailed figure. I enjoy him very much. I think he's probably the best one out of this line. Him and Snarl I like. And we'll take a close look. He is made of white. You got red paint. You got yellow. You got silver. He's got blue. There's some red. There's a combiner port. The Decepticon symbol. He's got some black. I mean, they really did a good job on the paint. Decepticon symbol. He's got the dark blue and the light blue. Let's take a look at his face. There you go. Very nice. And on the back, he's got a shark backpack, which is not a big deal. Legs don't look that hollow. Back here, you can see where the shark fins fold up. He's got the typical aerial bot legs because he is a combiner. He's got some cool claws. His hands are basically the same no matter what mode he's in. Either Landshark or Robot. And now, for comparison, let's do with his fellow Decepticon Blackwing. Also, Wave 2. We haven't done a review on him yet, but there will be. That is how they size up. Here is how he compares with a Deluxe Dinobot Sludge, also Wave 2. And they're all about the same size because they're all interchangeable arm and leg. Again, this is how he compares with a Prime Master. He is a Deluxe figure. Here's how he compares with Legends figure. And how he lines up with a Voyager figure. And that is Power of the Prime's Grimlock. Now, for articulation. His head is on a ball joint. He goes up and down. You can do a 360 on the head. The arms go out that far. And if you take the guns off, his arm... Oh, it can't do a full 180 because you got the... There you go. If you move it out a little, his arm can do a 180. He's got the 90-degree elbow bend. It is a ball joint, so there's 360 on the elbow. And the wrists do a full spin. Waist swivel, yes, because the combiner mode. And we'll put the guns back there. You don't need to take the guns off when you transform him. Other arm, same way. Legs, he does more than a 90 degrees. Knee, a 90 degrees. His feet you can't move. And that is basically Rippersnapper. And this does go down for the Prime model. Now, for transformation, let's get started. First, we're going to do the top. Now, the mouth, the shark mouth, it tabs in. Those tabs into those holes. So you just want to move this up. You really don't have to worry about turning the face around, because when you come back here and pull the feet down, that covers it up. And the arms, all you do is you rotate the arms. You rotate the claws sideways, and then that's how he moves that. Again, just rotate the claw, and that's how you do it. Now the legs, typical combiner, separate them. Separate the legs. While we're here, we could rotate them. And there's those, I call them knees on the aerial bots. You just want to pull this up like that. And you could, let's do the, let's pull the tail out first. There you go. Rotate the knees up. Snap that in. Pull the tail out. On the other side, before we do this, let's pull the tail out. Again, separate the legs. You got to keep this knee flat like that. There's that little knee joint. Close that up. You could snap it together. The fins do snap together, the tail fin of the shark. So you can just line these up. Line them up like that. There you go. Well, they do snap together. There you go. Now the legs do peg in. You got that little knob there. So just unpeg the legs. And they do rotate right here. So get like 45-degree angle. Unpeg that. Turn the legs up. Get him so he's got a nice stance. That's done. And there is Rippersnapper in his, I call, Landshark mode. And for comparison, here is Rippersnapper with Power of the Prime's Dinobot Sludge, a deluxe figure. Here he is with Blackwing, his fellow Decepticon. Here he is against a Voyager Grimlock, so Hunger will be Grimlock size. And here how he fares against Legends / the Dinobot. And his power armor, what you want to do is you got these two knobs right here, and you've got these two holes here, so he can carry his power armor into battle like that. Oops, I had it backwards. And that is how he carries his prime armor into battle. Looks a little funny, but storage. And on this figure, the articulation is the arms. Again, same amount of movement. You can move the mouth up and down. These legs will do a 360. And his tail can move. And we'll take a close look at him. He's got some red eyes. He's got some silver paint. He's got some silver teeth. Chest is the same. He's got yellow paint. There's his tail. He's got some nice detail on the tail. He's got his back fin, hard rubber. He's got those guns. He's a Landshark. And that is a Rippersnapper. Now, he is a combiner. So first we're going to do leg mode. And we'll get one of Grimlock's legs. Okay, for leg mode, what you want to do is put the tail back in. And the tail does fold up nicely into a little... Oh, you know what? I was wrong. I take that back. And for his tail, he just tuck his tail between the legs. And here, you have that peg and this foot. And you just want to peg that in nice and secure. Again, you want to peg the other leg in. You can move these feet down. That's pegged in. That's pegged in. Now the arms, what you want to do is you'll see this post right there. It'll go in here. Sorry about that. Is Jazz, my dog, barking. And that just folds in like so. And the other arm, again, you got to rotate it back. And you want to put that tab into that slot. And that's in there. The head, when you pull this down, what you can do is turn the combiner port up. And then this will fit like that. And then we will take a combiner port. Like I said, this is Grimlock's. And that is his foot mode. There he is. Pretty good foot mode. He's all locked in. Arms are locked in. The guns you got. And that is foot mode. Now, for the arm mode, is similar to the robot mode, which you want to split the tail, split the legs. Let's move this back up so we can separate the legs just like you do them in robot mode. Snap that in, pull this down, pull that down, snap that in, snap these together. There you go. That's snapped together, that's snapped together. Pull that up. The legs snap together again. They come out. Arm should be the same. Stick that in there. Arm should be the same. And then there's the combiner port. And we'll take his hand. Take out the wrist or the fist. There you go. And there's different things you can do with this thumb. Now the new thing is now you could turn the thumb up. You can make it have two thumbs. That goes in the port. And he is there's his arm mode right there. And that's his arm mode. I wonder if this does anything. No, just snaps in. There you go. You can have that arm, or if you want to do it the other way around, he is that arm. And arm does a joint like that. He's got a double joint here and here. And there is Rippersnapper's arm mode. Now, we'll get him back in robot. Pretty simple. You want to turn this over. You don't want to have that hollowness right there. You just want to rotate the elbow and then rotate the hands. Turn the wrist back again. Make sure the shark head is back to where it goes. Take this out. You can split the legs. Now you can just fold these in. They fold in really nice. Again, they're on a little double hinge right here, so you can fold that in. There's his leg. There's his leg. And if you want, you can put his armor on his chest. Like so. And there is, oh, now you can't even see his head. I like to use when I store these on my shelves, if the power armor can't fit on their back, I just put them in their hands like that. The only one I really keep as a combiner is Superion, because he's my favorite. And there's Rippersnapper. Overall, I really like this figure. He's my first Terrorcon. I never had the old Terrorcons, so I'm glad they came out with the new ones. And now we're looking for Hungar. Alright, and that is my review for Rippersnapper. Please like this channel, like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I know YouTube keeps changing their policies, and we need all the subscribers we can get. Check out my other playlists. We do Titans Returns, we do Power of the Primes, we do DC figures, we do Marvel figures, we do movie reviews, we've done some Lego, we've done some Ben 10, we do it all. So this is Rod and Spill, saying till all are one, till all are one, till next time.